Absolutely.
Wow. And so that particular tour with the Divas, was it like several cities, or it was just there in
No, it's just that one night.
Okay.
I guess if I want to say the backstory was a lot of the female artists, felt like they weren't being represented, within the industry.
Yeah.
And Jim Luna was one like, all right, well, you know what? I'll put a show together and I'll showcase you guys. And, that was where the show came from.
So he asked you to put a band together, right?
No, he asked Mario Ortiz.
Okay.
Former musical director, produced for Jay Perez.
And he called you guys.
Correct.
And put it all together.
Yeah, he got the whole squad. We did like a rehearsal or two, and then we did the show.
Yeah, now you guys do it in your sleep, bro. Right? Right?
Well, we try to make it seem that way,
So Aaron actually, there at the rehearsals, that's whenever Aaron actually figured out that he liked me, because I was quiet the whole time. And you know how divas can be. They can get their little attitudes, man.
Yeah,
and so,
that's why they're divas, right? That's where you get the term from.
I would stay quiet, and Aaron and Mario would answer all the questions. And so finally I was like, are they not understanding? So I stepped up and I'm like, do you not understand them? Like, they're asking you this question. They need an answer so we can fix our parts. And that's whenever Aaron was like, yeah, this is my dude. So from there, we exchanged numbers and we actually
went steady.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not. Actually, we did a show in Eagle Pass, right? Is that where you helped me?
Oh, that's right.
We did a show in Eagle Pass, man.
Was it at the backyard or Kickapoo or what was it?
Kickapoo.
Oh, really?
So actually, my former drummer, Jeremy Ramos, man, he's still my brother. He has an oil field job, man. West Texas over there, oil field, it'll take over your life if you let it.
Yes.
And so he couldn't make this show. And so we hit up Aaron, and Aaron came and filled in like within 15 hours of the show. We called you.
I want to say it was like the gig was on a Friday. I got called like Wednesday night or something like that.
Yeah. If that earned.
And I forgot who I was playing with. I think it was either maybe Ram or Joe or maybe even Jaime, whatever. I was off, and they're like, "Hey, can you fill it in?" I said, "Yeah, just send me the material." And I get this whole 50 songs. I'm like, really, you're gonna play all these songs? And
te mandaron el box set y la chingada.
Yeah, I got the double disc album.
The four colored disc y la chingada.
Well, I mean, what scared me though was that at this point everybody has this Tejano label on Aaron.
Yeah, this is
and
true.
so I'm like, bro, are you sure you can? I felt like an idiot, bro. Are you sure? Like, is that song cool with you, bro? And he's like, hey man, meet you at the end. And I'm like, meet me at the end. Like, nah, I need to know where we going. And he's like, dude, I got you. And so I was even sketchy myself. I was like, because all I had heard him play was Tejano at this point.
Yeah.
And so I was like.
And so what were you afraid of him not being able to play? The
like norteño stuff that I play, man. Because I grew up playing a bunch of relámpagos.
Yeah, and they like to hit that rim, right?
Yeah,
they hit that rim on the snare.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm like, I don't know about this. But they're like, I had hit up everybody, bro, because I've had Joey Jimenez play with us, Lionel Gonzalez. I've had plenty of drummers play with us, man. That I'm like, this was their forte. And so Aaron, and now I know it's his metal mole too, man. And the dude,
see that's it's funny. I'm not bad for a half breed, right?
Yeah. So what's better for you, norteño or Tejano, bro?
Musically speaking, for me, it's more technically challenging to play Tejano music than it is, in my personal opinion, to play like conjunto or norteño light.
Conjunto has nothing flashy
and that's the thing. Like, I get it. They all have their styles that you have to appreciate, and you got to understand that coming into whatever gig you're playing. And I attribute that to like all the artists that I play with. Yes, they were Tejano artists, but David Lee doesn't sound like Emilio. Emilio doesn't sound like Ram. Ram doesn't sound like Jay Perez or Marcos Orozco. Like, they all have their own, even though they're all Tejano.
They do, but there's a similarity to them. That's like the San Antonio sound, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
But they do it's different.
Yeah, so, you got to blend in to sound like you're that band's drummer. So, if whether it's cover songs or originals, I pride myself on being able to come in and sound like, oh, that's their drummer versus, oh, yeah, he's helping them out. You can tell.
I was freaking out, speaking of conjunto, when you had joined Jaime de Anda. I want to know what happened with that, bro, because everything was really kick ass and hunky dory and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're not there no more.